All right, Cuban.
What's up, baby?
So this is probably going to be the most important interview that we've ever done yet.
I doubt it, but I want to see what you got. You got up your sleeve. Why?
This is going to be
What do
the
you think?
most important one because we are going to be talking about things in a way that we haven't spoken about yet. Because
Like what?
we had the previous interviews, we had you be really crazy and angry and had people
We
really
didn't have nothing.
entertained in that way.
No. We didn't have nobody like nothing. We was doing it in real time. So that was me in real time. That was
Right.
me with lack of sleep. When you call me, whenever you ready with your schedule, and I told you things, but I said let's go because I'm gonna give you 100% Cuban.
But
Regardless,
they saw you
know what I'm
raw
saying?
and uncut. Nothing was fake. Nothing was really
raw and uncut
like
without the coke
spoken
or the
about
dope.
ahead of time to be like, okay, this is how you're gonna have to live. Nothing.
It was straight up. It was
It was
real.
straight up real, right?
It was real, and it was. I mean, some of them definitely classics. Others I can't even understand myself, but I do know what I'm saying at all times. The reason I needed you was to fucking clarify my points and actually give me understandably, actually, to let the audience understand me a little more because you get me somehow. The panda gets the link. So that was the. I think it was hard for you enough, but I mean, we all listen. I came to do this. I'm not an entertainer or saying an artist or saying a Cuban link for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I know my path. I know my vision. I know my future. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I know my truth. I know the truth. Do I know all the answers? I don't. But I definitely know the truth. And I know what's right or wrong. We all do. I know psychosis. I know what I'm saying, crazy people. I know drunks. I know drug addicts. I know worthless people. I tend to not ever have no resemblance with those kind of people in no way. What you saw here between me and you, it was more like a session. Since you got a little bit of psychology in your background, it felt to me like because you was a stranger, what I'm saying, and you got to like know a lot of things that you was probably even ready to know, but you enjoyed them like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you seen the story, how powerful it was. Regardless if, you know what I'm saying, it was shown the way we showed it, which is the realest way ever. You know what I'm saying? Right? We never rehearsed anything. You asked me questions and I answered them. Whether I like them or not. And I respect that. I mean, certain things, you got the truth out of me sometimes that bother other people. And not just the Joe people. You know what I'm saying? Just other people.
Fans.
Yeah. Fans, but I definitely thought, what I'm saying, it was definitely a form of therapy for me. It was always a form of therapy whenever I read that pen and a pad and I write a rhyme or, what I'm saying, I share a story like this, especially this story, because it's a dark secret in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? We put light to something they thought they threw in the abyss and they locked it up forever. You know what I'm saying? So, because they didn't think it was going to ever find the light. So, you've seen the light. You know what I'm saying? You did what you did. I did what I did. The light sparked. And that's why the people was tuned in. You know what I'm saying? I approached it this time with a certain kind of character, of just selflessness and just, what I'm saying, give you, because I'm in my truth, so at the end of the day, you can ask me the truth anywhere. It's going to sound the same. It's going to be the same. Maybe a little funny the way I'm saying it because I'm throwing that extra, what I'm saying, lingo on it. But yeah, it was definitely therapeutic. It was definitely a chance. And I knew it as soon as you interview, my first interview. You know what I'm saying? Besides our chemistry was, you know what I'm saying, really on point with each other. Some regular shit, because I didn't know you, like I said. You didn't know me, and I'm sure where you from, Cuban Link is like the last thing you think about. You know what I'm saying? So you must be really like a hip hop uh, historian or something, or you know what I'm saying? Or you, I made that much of an impact when you heard me, or people were.
Yeah, so let's give the people a little background, right? So I decided to interview you. It was right after Christmas of 2022. And I knew of you, but I didn't know the story in depth like you, right? But I saw, because I did some news segments on you and people were
But what
just
was your?
hating on you.
Yeah, but what was your like your mentality as far as like what you thought? Yeah, you know how you thought of Cuban Link without even knowing me or seeing me, whatever. But what was like the perception?
So the perception was there was a lot of people hating on you because, like, the first segment I think I did on you was you were talking about how you ghost wrote for Joe before, right? At the time, I was doing a lot of G Unit stuff, and then it talked about the G Unit beef with Joe and everything. And so then once I started covering Joe, a lot of people were like, "Yo, we need more Terror Squad coverage." So I started looking into it a little bit, and then I saw you talking about Joe, and I was like, "Damn, this beef is pretty serious." You know what I mean? And so I started covering it a little bit, but in the comments, everyone's like, "Yo, Cuban Link just keep talking about Joe forever, blah, blah, blah." And so the perception was like, damn, like what's going on? Like a lot of people don't like Cuban Link. A lot of people keep talking bad about you, right? I said, there has
Yeah,
to be something going on here. I reached
yeah.
out to you through the
And
DM.
you came in probably expecting that, right? Like to find something that one thing that everybody probably
Right.
is
And
talking
so
about.
I reached out to you through DM and immediately you was like, "Yo, I'll do it." And I was like, damn, like I didn't expect for him to say yes like that. And
And
for it,
you wasn't even on like out there like that either. You was
no,
doing
I
your
think I had like 1,000 subscribers or something
wow.
like
Look at
that.
that.
Like I didn't really have anything,
Wow.
right? And then you showed up on time, which was really surprising to me because motherfuckers never show up on time. People never, or they say yes and then they don't show up at all. Okay, so
Yeah.
you were my first interview, really, my first interview. And so then I was putting them out in clips. So it came into 2023, January. And so when I interviewed you the first time, you remember we did like an hour and a half to 2 hours. And you was like, I was
Yeah.
like, "Yo, you want to keep going?" And you was like, "My battery's running out." You was like, "Give me an hour, 2 hours, whatever, and then we'll interview again." So then,
Well,
yes,
you caught me in the mood. You caught me in the mood. At that time, I was trying to, because I was already hyped up. He threw some indirects already, told the Connecticut story all wrong. He was already like in my, calling me out, talking about, mocking God that maybe I'll tell the truth. So he, like you caught me, the outspoken Cuban. You know what I'm
right.
saying? And especially the artistic Cuban that's been, writing, writing and everything. So I feel good. I felt good and and I also, saying my work ethic, you can see my work ethic at the end of the day, saying where later on I tell you what I did, as far as breaking nights and getting and it's because it's a whole fucking metamorphosis of trying to get back into the artist form for me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like it's not like easy to just jump in and out. You know what I'm saying? I'm the same motherfucker anyway, but I think I am. But I know I ain't. You know what I'm saying? I know at the end of the day, I'm a father. You know what I'm saying? I'm somebody that, got, a personality that Cuban Link, as far as like a quieter personality than Cuban Link. Cuban Link is, and that's because he needs that because that's what he feeds off. Or well, that's what fed him. Should I say? That's what fed him throughout the years. That he needs to come out with that energy because that energy is exactly what I'm doing now. You see, on our interviews, some of them fucking interviews is off the wall. You know what I'm saying? It was, there was. I mean, I hope I made a lot of people laugh, but I hope that people could understand. Because I'm sure there's joints that you could understand. Some of them you can't, but try to, try
But
to.
before we get into that, right? So then after you charged your phone for like 2 hours or whatever, we ended up doing 2 more hours of filming, but your whole microphone was messed up, so it was all echo. We couldn't use that footage.
Yeah.
But during that time, I was like, this guy is like, I don't understand why people dislike him, because just listening to you, I could tell. I was like, he's telling the truth.
Yeah.
You know, like, because the details to the stories, bro, like you would have to really be like somebody sitting around just making stuff up, like down to a T.
That's what I think.
You know,
But that's what I think. I think people adapted to it, but because me and you, the chemistry, of course,
right.
of we could tell we like from different backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? As far as like how we talk, how the mannerism, fucking like a little, you know what I'm saying? Like I like to tell my jokes and you know what I'm saying, and just throw sharp darts and shit, and you catch them, but yet you do it, saying, very professionally. You know what I'm saying, with the voice of fucking somebody that belongs in radio. So I mean, we both fucking sound like that too, because I got the very white. But I'm saying, as far as like the way you deliver it, eloquent, is the word. So that team, between us clowning around and shit, and you might get lost a little bit too much in the clown around, because that's why the reason I want to do this wrap up this manner, because I want to let y'all know that it wasn't an act, it wasn't something we said, let's do this because we want to get this. Like, with a fucking think tank, and then with an object. The only object here was for me to let y'all hear the story in the best way, in real time. It's Cuban Link, 48 years old. At this stage of my life, how I'm taking it. And, because before, you seen probably, I wore it, you know what I'm saying, with the extra, maybe the grill was extra. The attitude was a little, more out there in that negative. And that wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? It's me, but it's something that shouldn't be playing the front. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I think we all have, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to say I had to be on that, but that just took away from my creativeness. So this time around, I just felt more like an artist, and felt more, outspoken to say my truth, the way I said it. So that's why you see the jokes, because it's already a joking matter to me, because it is funny. There's always something funny, even to tragedy. Tragedy is fucking tragic, but I guarantee you, it's always something funny to it. And I mean, if humor is the humor that I think I gave it to y'all, and I think it was the fact that you didn't know what I was going to do next, how I was going to sound, what fucking drug y'all niggas going to fucking act like y'all, I'm on, and all of that, what I'm saying, and especially I think making sense of something that y'all probably just was disorganized throughout this, throughout my whole career, 24 years already of this, what I'm saying, of people just putting a narrative out there and classifying me a certain way, and I don't even know about it. So this is my fight. This is my chance to, fight back and tell them, tell them my truth, because this is the truth 100%. And it's the same story as the other one. It's just, it was said with humor, and it was said with realness, and it was said with you directing.
Let's talk about this, okay? Because like one thing that really stood out to me during that first interview was you said, if you ever get the chance to interview Joe, ask him. And so that stood out to me, because it was like you weren't just trying to tell your side. You were saying like, get the other side of the story.
Yeah.
Like go there and ask him the tough questions, because nobody asked those tough questions to him.
Right.
And that's what really stood out to me. Was I was like, okay, like this guy is not lying in the sense of like he only wants his side of the truth out there. There has to be something to this.
Because my reason of even thinking that way, and I mean, it's just real nigga thoughts at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? As far as Joe, like he loves the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? He's not a camera shy guy. He loves being in front of the tube. He wants to be, be an artist. So put the spotlight on him about that situation. That's all. Let's see him react when he acts. Somebody asked him about that because they never asked him, right? And it's a story that's been out there. That's the problem. If it was something that I'm trying to like blow up, nobody knows about, or that secret in the dark that nobody knows about. No, this is the best story or the illest story that was never told. You know what I'm saying? So everybody heard it. Like I said, it was a novela. We gave him a novela because the shit is a novela. We actually like said it in screenwrite play, like a novela. Like we did it in a novela way. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what's so crazy is that I remember you more from the Bang Bang Boogie days than I did from Terror Squad. Because I was watching This Is 50, World Star Hip Hop. Like you guys were everywhere during that time, right? And I was like, dang, like what was going on with this movement?
We was fighting still. When we was Bang Bang Boogie, we was fighting for, you know, so I was still getting blackballed even more back then. But you know, it was with a crew because we got Mice, we got, you know, Hocus, Lil Tariq. So
right, but see, the thing is like I never thought about being in media during that time, but like literally every day I would go home and from school and I would check like all of the media websites, right? And I would watch all the stuff, and I always remember they were really pushing you guys pretty hard during that time with this
making noise
and World Star. Yeah, you guys were making a lot of noise during that time.
You know what I'm saying? That was
when I came across your story again, you know, when I had the YouTube channel, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember now during Bang Bang Boogie, right?
Yeah.
But I never knew as much of the beforehand what led you up to this point. I do remember back then I did watch your interview on This Is 50 though, because when you was on there with Jack Thriller.
Yeah, right. Yeah. That was playing around too. That was
I know you because you were like kind of laughing during that time.
I was kind of laughing because it's hard to tell that story. I mean, I want to say it because the only reason I say it is because that's a big reason why you know I'm not getting my fair shot because what y'all been seeing, all the things y'all been seeing has been going on forever, and it's piled on. So now the power level is even higher. You know what I'm saying? This started back then, you know, 2001. So imagine, you know what I'm saying? Imagine and like I said, I still did the MOB thing, and then we really seen what it was. I really walked through those, you know, how the power that was being, because it's like a tight unit in there. You know, the thing about them is like they come on and say hi, like they got love for you, and then they'll turn around and do you dirty. Or did me dirty as far as like don't play my shit or cancel a show or do this. All of that was happening. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard not to say a story like that to be like, damn, I went through everything. I don't want you to have that fucking that attitude with me. You know what I'm saying? I want you to get excited. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a crazy thing about me. I want you to get excited. You know why I want the audience and everybody that listen to it get excited. Because
see, that's why I think that I was the perfect person to research your story, because I wasn't so invested beforehand. Like real TS fans, they come in with a biasness because they were so invested in the beginning and familiar with the story, right?
Yeah, but Joe was the one that narrating that story.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why he was able to capture the majority of the fans, not only because he had the bigger name and everything.
Because of the breakup. Because remember when Cuban Link exited the group, you know what I'm saying?
That's why you see a lot of fans. They'll say like, "Oh, I remember Cuban was just gone, and we didn't really know what was happening, but then we just sided with Joe, right?" Like,
and then the other ones that are paid and bought already, you know what I'm saying? That already just, you know what I'm saying? You know, Vanessa Del Rio with Joe, forget about it. You can't change their mind, and I understand that.
But see, if your first album had came out and was somewhat successful,
but it's not. It didn't.
I don't want
to talk about
you would have had a better fighting chance.
I would have had, yeah, but it didn't. That's why more excitement should come.
Right,
the underdog.
But that's what I was gonna say to you. Like, that's why when I was researching the story, though, I got excited because I was like, damn, like this is crazy. Like how did I not really know about this?
Well, how the fuck is this nigga still around right now?
So then like when I'm researching the story and I'm picking up on all these things, right? it really led me down to being somewhat more like a detective because I've always been very like inquisitive, right?
Yeah,
Like my
I seen
family
that.
and my friends, they always told me like, damn, you ask some real like personal deep questions when I'm thinking it's just like kind of like normal.
We say that in the hood. In the hood, we say nosy motherfucker.
Right,
That's what we say.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that I always thought it was normal.
But it is. It's very, very. It's a story that has all nigga. You can't fucking stop being nosy if you want to
Right.
get to the truth because it's that type of fucking who done it. It's
And
about
it's like kind of like chapters, like you just keep on like going through it, and it just keeps getting
in the way
deeper,
I'm telling you.
deeper,
Yeah.
and you're just like, and honestly, it keeps getting darker too. But I'm just like, what the hell? Like I
Oh
can't.
yeah. It's dark. It's dark.
Right.
Remember, he's the dark side. Remember,
Right.
remember, he's the one with the dark side. So at the end of the day, he played a role as a villain under fucking. He did like Clark Kent, but backwards. You know what I'm saying? The beluga, but he disguised himself not being a fucking like a beach whale beluga walking around. I don't know. He put glasses on. No, he did. He did it. Tummy tuck. He tummy tucked himself into a regular person, and then when nobody's looking, that's when the fucking splash comes out, and his tail comes out, and the beluga whale just goes crazy in the water. But I can't believe nobody sees the beluga though. That's the problem. His disguise is the same, just like Clark Kent. He just got glasses. This nigga just got
No, but the first interview when you first called him a beluga,
Yeah.
you just had me
Oh, this
dying because
happened
like
too. This happened through like naturally through here.
right.
Like I never called him a beluga before.
Really? That was the first time?
One interview. That's right. When when I was answering him back, I called him. He looked like a pale beluga whale. I was rhyming with it, but then it just be stuck. I mean, it's stuck. It's stuck because similarities.
Because he
crazy.
says that like you wake up, you're drunk, blah blah blah, all this stuff like that. We were talking about the NORE drink champs,
and I never responded. I never responded.
the drink champs clip.
So I chose here. Yeah,
And that's when you said beluga.
No. That was Funkmaster Flex. That was Funkmaster Flex clip when he said he wake up to a bottle of Hennessy and all of that.
Oh, right, right.
Yeah.
Man, roll the clip.
And you put me down by saying I look 100 years old. Look at this nigga, this fucking crazy egghead nigga, ugly ass fucking retarded face, fucking beluga face. He wants to talk about me being a fucking washed up and all of this. What the fuck are you talking about? A bum and I drink Hennessy. I don't even drink Hennessy like that. I only drink Hennessy when I'm in the studio chilling with my niggas. And I don't even do that like that no more. So all of these extra, type of shit and accusations that he makes of me, it's like, you know what? Go into the story then, nigga. Say why you got this much hate or why it can't be fixed. Say why. What did I specifically do? Say it like I do. Because when somebody asks me something, I go to the details and I tell you exactly what happened. He never did that. Why do you think is that?
But we also brought up the stuff that he was saying in that Drink Champs interview too, where he was saying like he bought you the NSX, he bought all that stuff.
Yeah, he did it. He did do that, but he didn't flex. The flex interview is what irked me more because I see what I watched that and I heard where he was going. Like, why do you have to lie? Talking about you bought me a house.
Right.
Talking about you gave us $500,000 each. Why? You already go ahead, my nigga, do your thing. Why are you? Why? It's a big thing to prove right? And you did it. So when you, especially me, right? Me, because it's like, that shit happened and there's no answers, and so it was me feeling a certain way, but also the corporate, the main corporate, also has to feel a certain way. I want to see how the corporate acts in front of the camera like I do. I want to see that because I did it. So it's only right, you know what I'm saying? It's only right for me to see you now get asked the questions, the hard questions like they asked me. And I never snitched ever. Right? Never. I never did nothing out of the G code. 100% G code. 1,000. Fuck that. 1,000. And the more I did that, the more abusive the fucking whale got. That's why I didn't that's why I don't respect it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't respect him at all. Because it's like one of those niggas that like you show just, even if it's beef, it's, you know what I'm saying? It's some valid, it's some honor to you. You know what I'm saying? It's no word. He has no word. His word is, he goes back on his word. And that's what I feel. And that's what he showed me, actually. You know what I'm saying? Because he said that shit in Funk Master Flex shit about, like I said, those two lies, more lies than that. But he said those two specific, but he knows they can't look me in my eye and say that he bought me a house. I bought my house. Actually, I was the first one to buy a house. I got married. So, all that shit, I'm the one who bought. I got my deal. I used my money for the down payment on that house. The nigga who helped me do that, the go to a bank on that was the Mingo guy, the Flowers for the Dead dude. He took me to Brooklyn right there. By the Bainbridge right there, into Chase right there. I got the house. Bought it, my money. Why would you say you bought me a house? Why? But that's what a liar does, right? I always said that. Everybody always knows that. A liar is gonna fuck up, right? So I'm glad that I did us like that, did the show we did, because I got to pinpoint those things out. I would have did a little more strict, but Cuban Link, it's a fucking, so a Tasmanian devil, you know what I'm saying? So at times. So, but actually, it was done with a purpose, you know what I'm saying? And the purpose is like, not to say that, I was acting that character out at all. You know what I'm saying? I was really feeling like fucking, so energetic and as far as like into my work and into my vision, still into the vision that, I did, sacrifice, my time as far as sleeping and I gave it to y'all like that. And yeah, it's poor taste a little bit sometimes because I can't even understand myself, like I said, but I'm 100% on what I need to be on if you listen. So, it's like the little Da Vinci Code, I guess, watching the Da Vinci Code. So the Cuban Link Code and the Panda. But, like I said, this is the wrap up. So I don't want to give you, as far as like, we're going to do how we feel, right? Yes.
Right.
We're going to, get to each individual, how we feel, how I feel. Oh, you know what I'm saying? What, this, us together, what we did here, because this to me is monumental, you know what I'm saying? Grassroots, energy of the world, universe. For me, you know what I'm saying? For my music, to me, shouting from the fucking bottom of the fucking the core of the world where they placed me at. They thought they could hide me, and you heard me through a fucking volcano in Hawaii somewhere. You was climbing a tree, and then you know what I'm saying. We got together, and you know what I'm saying. We told a story that was it's supposed to be it's not an urban legend, real Cuban legend, but it means more than what y'all think it is. It's not just a personal thing that y'all think it is. When you put it in the aspects of hip hop, you put it as far as humanity, you put it as far as the hood, Spanish people, because that's what we met. I know I was proud of being part of that, you know what I'm saying? And don't think for 1 minute that I wasn't, one of those builders and motherfuckers that was building the foundation for that. It's just that the other guy doesn't want to give me the credit for that because he wants to take everything for himself.
Let me ask you this, okay? What was your first impression of Panda?
Panda was a little hyper, little fucking he was just like a hyper like a little, like, you know what I'm saying, like a good, first of all, good energy, a good guy, clownish, but smart, and the intelligence is what outweighs everything. Because you was like, you're not as funny as you're intelligent. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So that's the problem. I'm funnier than the fucking intelligent sometimes. So so that's what we make a good thing. But you're very intelligent, and and you are a journalist. You know what I'm saying? You are the first journalist that I ever, you know what I'm saying, kicked it. Ever in this
And we
game
got
of
to be
hip hop.
careful with using that word journalist, okay? Because people start to get real picky about stuff. Remember?
Well, I don't give a fuck. Good lucky we got a fucking Lincoln Panda show because I couldn't get two fucks of the fart on top of it if they cared. I'm telling you that I feel that you are, you know, you did a job that I think one of these niggas that have been known in the game. I don't even know which is the top journalist. Don't even ask me. Well, you know what I'm saying? But as far as like the top journalists inside the music game, or fuck it, yeah, the music game. Because I think we blew past hip hop. Like Terror Squad, when we was up there with Pun and all that, we went top, pop. We was up there with the music. You know what I'm saying? Getting Grammys. So not one uh, came and found out a story about me that was and put it on. We did this with nothing. We did this with two, fucking phones and 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 so fucking you do you and I do and I do me and it worked, right? Like most of the things in my life always been organic. Even the Bang Bang Boogie shit, organic. Terror Squad shit, organically. I'll tell you that story. Even though we met Joe later, but organically, how we started full of clips and all that. It was always done like that.
But did it surprise you though?
No, it was like an answer to my prayer. It was
because
like,
you always said that you wanted somebody to come along and really examine your story and put it like all together in one place.
The way
right?
I want it, like the way I saw it. And then when I explain it to you, like that's what you was doing anyway. Like you was doing it like that anyway. So I know I was just like happy. I was happy that because see, when we got their attention, and they could say all that shit all day about, yeah, the same story, 20 years, you not more. They could say all of that. But your ass, not take your eyes off that too. When me, Lincoln Panda, got in the motherfucking, on the show, and we had something to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's my interviews, you know what I'm saying? How he chopped them up. Chop. And, you know what I'm saying? How he commented. Because at the end of the day, yeah, we friends. You know, we can say that now. But, like I said, I view Panda as a intellect, a guy that got his education, a guy that, is a family man. He's already been through life a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He knows right from wrong, and maybe I ain't gonna put that he gonna sell out for the money.
That's messed up.
I won't put that. I won't put that out. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I think that you are a guy that has no ties to me, and it happened naturally. It happened naturally. It's not like I broke you out from my fucking from Cuba with me, and you're supposed to rock with me. No, you did it as a journalist.
People thought that I was your cousin. Yeah. They thought that I was your manager. All this type of stuff.
So that's why it's natural and dope about it. You know what I'm saying? And
but you didn't coerce me into like looking into your story or trying to be on your side or something. You just said, look into this.
No, yeah, you would go so far into it, and you become like more nicer to me. I was like, "This, just stop! You don't think you're my boss? Stop being on my boss so hard." That's why you'd be like, "Stop with the compliments." You know what I'm saying? I used to be like this because I was like, "Yo, this nigga," because it's definitely you see it, like you see it. Like I know Panda saw it. I know you saw it. Everything I told you, my nigga, everything I told you, did it come through exactly the way I said it was gonna be?
Yeah.
Things that are inside shit, like their moves and everything like this, I bet you. And everything they try, even when the Tony nigga, when it's low, as going to, the whole nigga taking pictures.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that.
I'm saying just even when they tried, naturally, they fall in a bigger hole.
And we're gonna get into that.
Because why would you do that when I know that this nigga did this to you? You understand? So it's like everything that we did and we stand for still. I don't want to get redundant on it. You know what I'm saying? Because they do sound like, um, you know, we stuck on it. I don't want to sound like that. I never thought before that I was ever stuck on it. And if I am stuck, so what? Fuck you. I could be stuck because I am the one on it. But as far as like, I never got to tell it right. This time I think I told it right.
Well, the thing is though, is like your story is so extensive that it's hard to capture in a single interview, like a hour and a half interview, 2 hour interview, right? It's just so much into there. And a lot of times people aren't asking the right questions. They just asking, so what happened with you and Joe? And it's like kind of like the surface level response. It's not like an in-depth, like asking the right
because usually they don't do the history, or they don't do their journalism and go inside and find out, what's the word in the streets, what's the word, you know what I'm saying, behind the terror squad, sub-terror squad members, ex-terror squad members. They don't do that. So that's part of journalism.
That's
how when you
what
go
people
and
don't understand is like when I interview someone, I literally watch every single interview that they've done and related interviews, right? That's how you're able to really fact check and extract the information. So people really just thought, oh, you just on Cuban's nuts and you just getting his side. But
yeah, but what I told you, you asked me, what would you do? How you would feel about an interview with Joe, right?
No, I didn't even ask that. You said, told me one day if you're lucky and you get to interview Joe, ask him that. So you said that right off the bat, and I was like, oh wow,
right. And then it's funny. The next episode, motherfuckers on the comment section talking about, why don't you interview? He's biased. He only interviews Cuban. My nigga, you don't think that Panda would love to interview Joe? And probably not even to, respectfully. I think, like I said, I don't like telling my story and want you to feel the same anger or make you feel a certain way about the nigga I'm telling the truth about. Now, you might think it's derogatory shit that I'm saying about him or saying too extreme. No. Stand by everything I said to the point. Like to the point, to the detail of it. So that's why maybe I'm a little like not believable a little bit, because it's like, I don't believe he's like that. I'm telling you.
No,
I mean, when I'm talking about description, when I describe situations you've done, you know what I'm saying? They think I'm making shit up. And it's like, okay. That's why he been catching motherfuckers forever, because you don't believe it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Before it was like, yo, that nigga Joe, you got power, the black belt, niggas. You got power. I'm telling you, I seen it. Nigga, you think of him too high. You don't got no. You do the Chris Lighties. You do the hours. You do the fucking red alerts. I don't know how he started. I'm trying to tell you, he been had that. It's just that, he wants to be, in this situation, I think he wants to be looked at as he's not that guy that did that. He wants to keep this on that cop Negro.
Another thing that stood out to me was that nobody else wanted to talk about it. Like,
that bothered me.
Right after I interviewed you, right, I reached out to Tony Sunshine. His manager had reached out to me like within a week of Goya saying, just watch, they're going to reach out to you. They're going to try to.
They got nigga 50 talking about the nigga who shot him, nigga. 9 times, nigga. And I can't say my story. What kind of shit is that?
Right. He reached out to me and was already checking the temperature and everything, right? And I was already trying to get the interview with Tony. I was like, yo, Tony, do the interview. And he's like, he don't want to be negative. He don't want to talk about that stuff. He don't want to. I reached out to Prospect, reached out to Getty, reached out to everyone that I could possibly get in touch with Terror Squad. Nobody wants to talk about this topic. Nobody wants to talk about what really happened or anything. And it's a hip hop question mark, a big question mark that fans really want to know.
They think I'm looking for attention. They think this is the only thing I'm going to get known for. That's what they're making it look like. So it looks like I'm the starving artist that has no other way to make it except, to bash Joe. That's what they want. They want that to be the center of why I'm doing my thing. Instead of saying, yo, this nigga here is a real one. That he just telling his truth. Because
I don't know about anyone else, but if no one wants to talk about this, is that not enough reason for you to be like, I wonder why?
Exactly. And that is what I'm trying to tell you. Be more excited, because that's the excitement. You see that? The more they try to fucking suppress the truth, suppress something that needs to come out by the will of God. The
But
more popcorn you should order, the more fucking papaya juice you should get. That's it.
that's
Because
when
that's when the movie, it's classic. That's when this nigga here is going to make y'all proud. That's when you're going to see that it's not just about me and what I went through that day in Jimmy's. It's about me, my whole life. That day on the boat, that day when I was born on my mom's poop, when I landed out here, when I took that first breath. That's what it is. When it comes to Cuba. Now, Pun was here. Pun was here. He would have told you the same shit from his fucking view. When we meet together. That was where we was Voltron. And that's why that energy, you know what I'm saying? And I got to say it plain. Me and Pun was the energy behind the whole Terror Squad when we changed that. More him, he showed y'all. But the relationship me and that nigga had from the fucking streets coming up, nigga, is what we put and we gave to Joe. That's why he fucking was the fluorescent beluga that, you know, that got the, you know, that inspiration again. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, from writing his material to coaching to renaming to making his fucking label for him. You know, I could say I was part of, the reason that he got it done. But my brother definitely was the major part. So, you know what I'm saying? See, niggas don't like me talking like this, but these are facts, right? These are facts. When you put it together, the universe don't lie. Because what the fuck am I doing in Cuba? I'm not supposed to ever leave Cuba, and I leave and go to the Bronx. But when I'm 15, I meet, you know, a best friend of mine that becomes the fucking number one hip hop Latino next to me, my brother. Nobody, I mean, we love hip hop before all that. You know, we love hip hop. But how the fuck we do it? Like he did it. And he's my best friend. You know what I'm saying? And we started right there together. I'm the one who named the crew and everything with him, me and him. What happened to a nigga 1,000 miles away in Cuba? So things is destiny. And that's what I'm saying when it comes around like this. And usually the greatest ones, the greatest stories that are real true stories, the opposition or the resistance for it to come out is heavy. It's real heavy. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you got to get excited. Because we got to know that, it's going to happen. Because the more you do it, and the more you try to suppress it, the more it's going to happen. And that's what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like I said, this is grassroots. This is still the same story. It's just that this story never got told the right way.
And that's one thing. That's one thing that I want to highlight, right? Because people are gonna try to run with a narrative like, "Oh, how did you not know the in-depth story?" But like nobody really covered it like that.
Nobody knows nothing anyway. Right. Nobody knows shit. How they know more than me? I'm the one that.
No, but what I'm saying though is like, back in the day, we got the news really late because it was in the magazines, right? But even the magazines wasn't covering it to the extent of like what really happened.
No, but you got Angie. Remember, you got Angie the interview. Fat Joe, and so.
But that's just one side.
I know that. That's what I'm
and it's
saying.
Like, and during that,
even then, the NORE. Remember when NORE's happening now? Angie was the first one to give him and said he put people at ease.
But during that time, right? Like you had to listen to the radio while it was happening to hear it, because it wasn't like you had a clip and you could replay it, and you know what I mean. Like, so if you didn't catch it at that time, you wasn't gonna know.
Yeah.
So there's just so much that
But I don't like the fact that I'm being made an example. You don't make examples of me. If ever I choose, if you make an example of me, watch the example I'm gonna make of you. That's basically how I live my life. I've never been here to make an example, especially a dirty example. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's been done here. You know what I'm saying? Throwing the dirt that doesn't even belong. It's not even mine. The niggas think they can just kick dirt that's not mine, so they can look dirty. They can fabricate lies so I can look like a liar or a drunk. They try and do everything. They tried everything. And they still can't fuck with us. Because we come out of nowhere. Remember? We came out of nowhere. My Hennessy in the morning. Remember he said he's a bum. Remember the bum out of nowhere, looking like motherfucking Mitch from fucking Rocky's trailer right now. We come out of nowhere and we tell a story again because the story always gonna have different, energy. You know what I'm saying? That's just the energy I put into it. And I do have both. Real. I take that shit as funny only when I'm laughing with it. If I'm not laughing, then it's gonna be a fucking problem. That's what it is. So you gotta be careful how you tell a story. Matter of fact, don't even tell a story. Let me tell it. Because if you get something wrong, like y'all been doing, motherfuckers would be, saying some stories that never happened. And then, 20 years later, I'll be finding out about it. Like, that's what the fuck reason certain people just don't, they just have certain disgust to me, or they think I did something that I never did. So by the time I hear that, it's like, I can be everywhere at once. But don't be pussy, man. You see what I'm saying? Like, I never been that pussy nigga. I never been that punk. I never been that disloyal. I never been that all those words that niggas love for me to be because that's who they are. Guess what? I'm the opposite. I'm the real thing because I lived it. I walk it. You know what I'm saying? And y'all didn't want to listen to me when I was telling it to you in a certain way like this, right? But let me act crazy. Let me act like I'm on fucking drugs, right? Let me act like I'm fucking, something is wrong with me. Like I'm fucking, like fucking Stephen Marbury. I'm always throwing fucking powder on himself. Let me act like I'm fucking losing my mind. Watch how many y'all tune in. And that's the way it worked out because that's the way that it was planned. If anything I planned was that. Because once I see y'all niggas like this, oh yeah, haters tuning in. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you a show. But just know, y'all watch me, but y'all heard me. So now we back to it. Now we back to Cuban Link, the artist. Now we back to this right here, which is let's talk that rap shit. Let's talk that hip hop shit. Let's do what we need to do as musicians, as real artists, real MCs. That's the conversation I want to get into because that's what I love. That's what all of this was done for. You know what I'm saying? For the love of music.
Right.
For motherfuckers, to let me do what I escaped Cuba for. What you know what I'm saying? What I was destined to do, which was, what I'm saying, get these motherfucking poetries out to you and put them in a way that what I'm saying, the way only I could do it and let y'all taste some real shit. And that's all, man. That's all it is. At the end of the day, it's harder than that because look at this, 20 fucking something years, and somebody's still fucking afraid to let me go out and let my music be heard. So it's okay. It's gonna get heard. Gonna get heard.
So let's go into this, right? It was like probably I think it was like January of last year, and that's when the clip came out of Nori saying, I could never interview Cuban Link because of Fat Joe. Fat Joe's my friend, right? And I remember nobody really caught on to that when and I watched the podcast, and the moment that I saw that clip, I said, that's the star clip right there. I gotta put that clip out because that, and I wasn't even thinking about it in a sense, like on a deep level, like, see, this is proof for the blackballing of blah blah blah. But nobody wanted to mention Cuban Link really, and that was the big idea to me. I was like, wow, like nobody really wants to talk about him. Nori is finally talking about him.
That's why I think even though he did it by mistake, he didn't do it by mistake. He did it because it's a real situation behind the scenes. So I'm sure Joe probably got pissed the fact that he made me relevant again on some level that they're talking about me. But they've been talking about me and drinking chess for a minute. They take their shot. They started off with unity in the beginning. EFN always throws some, a little bit. Like I said, EFN was a friend of mine before he was anything like that with Nori. In Miami, he used to be my DJ. We rocked some shows together. Humble cat. But it's just, it's not enough for us to have a good rapport. For me to have a good rapport with somebody, they know who I am. They know, what I mean, what I stand for. How we kicked it. That's not enough to And I don't want nobody to lose anything crazy over me or stand up, take a bullet. No, nigga, I'm not that. I'm the nigga who'll do that for you. That's why I saw a show I was. But at the same time, it would be good for a motherfucker to say some real shit, man. Make them nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like stand up for somebody that, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, she gave you love. She gave you love. That's the problem with the shit. You know what I'm saying? You could do something for somebody, but then when life comes back around and shows them or gives them the opportunity to showcase they motherfucking how they feel about you in a positive, good way. Love. In my case, motherfuckers fold like fucking pretzels. No salt. Oh, man, matter of fact, mad salt and mustard. That's what they fold like. But me, tell you countless stories. I think I did. When I stood up, they just know, nah, that's my nigga. It's my nigga. Can't do that. Can't do that. Nah. I did it for Joe, too. Some niggas in there, in that crew right there, that were my defectors that are over there, that I stopped them from doing anything to Joe. They know. But you think they want me to bring things up like that now? It's just how the fuck can you stand in that square and don't represent your boy Cuban? That nigga did it for you. That's what I have a personal problem with. And that's a lesson I have to learn, you know? And also know that this is an entertainment game right here. It's very, very, very fucking ugly. It's ugly with that. With honor and loyalty and shit, supposed to have for certain things because that spotlight and that money is involved and them snakes in there talking that hell of a fucking game. So you got to be on point.
So that clip blew up everything because right when I put that clip out, I think it got like 60,000 views or something like something crazy. Like
you thinking about the clip still? My bad. I took it somewhere else.
No, that's cool. Yeah, but it really blew up. Started to gain a lot of traction on the channel and everything, right? And I remember I reached out to you, and we were supposed to do a second interview because you was gonna give me the exclusive on how you felt about that whole situation with Nori, and so it blew. I remember like we couldn't get in touch or whatever.
We did though. We did do something though. That's what I told you about.
We didn't do it the time that you said that we were going to do it because you know how you are with scheduling and stuff. Okay. But then I remember I finally was able to contact you and you pulled over on the side of the road. You was like an hour away from home, and that started the interviews in the car.
Because we on real time. But that's what I'm saying. Grassroots. That's what we did.
No, that was the interview that made people think you were crazy.
With no hands. Yeah, because of no hands. So
you was like in the dark with almost. Like part of your face was like dark, and like you was on that real like talking about how you were mad at Nori before and what caused all these different things, and then the whole Math Hoffa aspect of it, right? And then that was the first time.
Yeah, because I hate a motherfucker that jumps in and you got no invitation. Like, who told you to jump in? Like, but I know who told you. But I just want China. It's good to happen the way it happened because, like I said, I could go with the ruler and Maestro Cuban, fucking show you exactly who the fuck is the next corporate. But no, this is how to do the whole pyramid scheme. I break it down for you because you see it. You see how they rock, and they groom people to be under them. And Joe is a fucking master groomer. You know what I'm saying? He groomed all the dogs around the neighborhood.
But what was so crazy about that interview though was you dropped the bomb and you said Joe actually owns part of Drink Champs. Now a lot of people at the time they didn't know that and they were ignoring it if they did know it, right? And you was like, I was asking you, like, how do you know that? And you was like, because I know that. And like you didn't really give a lot of details, but I started to look into it.
I felt that. I felt that 100%. And then I found it when I told you I heard it from Nori. Okay.
Right. And then like I found the clips and people were still denying that Joe was a part owner of Drink Champs, right?
Yeah. I think they just got a online presence. Like they hire like typists everywhere and they just do this shit because these comments, because we give them comments a little bit too much praise and we forget more, so as far as like the love, because there's a lot of love. You know what I'm saying? I always, it's humanity, I guess. Right. We get caught up with the negative shit, you know what I'm saying? You got certain niggas over here, whatever. But they, that's what I guess folks, everybody's vote. But you know what I'm saying? I like to find out who's behind a negative comment usually. Because it's like, you know what I'm saying? They usually be like, saying like Scooby-Doo, your master, like your fucking sister or somebody. They're playing fucking games with you. And you be want to kill them and shit. But it's always those people. Like, be like, stop being a bitch, man. You're writing all this poison for what? You know what I'm saying? I know it's lies and all that, but it bothers me that other people might look at it and think that's true. That's the only thing that bothers me. But then through this ordeal, through our little journey, I found out that fuck them if they think it's true or not. You know what I'm saying? So that was one great lesson, which I should have learned already. But, definitely is, I don't give a fuck what you think. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, I know the truth, and then the truth is the truth. And if you didn't feel it, it's because you are a fucking liar yourself. That's why your fucking truth bone is not there anymore, because you're used to lies. And, you know what I'm saying? I think, and that bothered me a lot too. It bothered me that the narrative for me being like a liar, me being like a sneaky nigga, me being a nigga that do niggas dirty, you know what I'm saying, without reasons. That bothered me. That, you know what I'm saying? Those are the things that,
the different narratives that was being painted about you.
The whole different opposite. A whole different opposite. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you stories, and all those stories that I told you 100. You know what I'm saying? 1,000, matter of fact.
So, wait. So let's go into that, right? So there was a lot of things that happened with Nore last year. That kicked it off with Nore. He came back and he defended himself on Drink Champs and was like, I got no beef with Cuban. I got no beef with J Hood, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean?
I got no beef with Cuban. I wish him the best. I wish him the best. He can never get a job here. He could never feed his kids. He could never, ever, ever do a song with nobody that we know. And we know everybody. Right. So he put the embargo. Remember, that's another metaphor that if you know about the embargo, America got the embargo on Cuba. They cannot do business with none of their friends. No, that America's allies with.
That's the real blackballing, right? Because it's like, it's not just, I'm going to tell you directly you can't, but if you associate with anybody, then you're going to get cut off. That's just an unspoken thing, basically.
Well, yeah, but Nore put it out there. Yeah, so I appreciate the alcoholic, you know what I'm saying, for doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, slow down, kid. A little bit.
Then you remember the clip where he put out on.
But yet I wake up to the Henny though. I wake up to the Henny, but Joe's fucking main show is Drink Champs. He owns Drink Champs, but he talks about alcoholics and all that I am. Oh my God.
But remember, like, he put out that clip where he was drunk on Instagram and he was saying, Fat Joe's my brother. If you don't fuck with Fat Joe, fuck you.
He's drunk, though.
Like, basically all that, right?
Yeah.
So after all that has happened.
No, you didn't catch the first one, though. He came in crying for Pun. Remember?
What?
He was crying for Pun. He was telling Pun's story. He was crying for Pun. He was drunk. He was drunk again.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was drunk again. But he was telling the Pun story. He was doing the drunk shit. But, it's good. It's good for camera. Like I tell him, Nore is definitely Pun's TV brother. Not TV brother. TV nephew. Like nephew.
Cousin?
Not even cousin. Yeah. Sisters, side to the fucking neighbor of the house. He's like that kind of family member. You know what I'm saying? Which he comes in and he does the greatest act when he's drunk on me. You know what I'm saying? Because he drinks a lot. So he's very, very charismatic with the drinking. Just like, you know what I'm saying? They thought, that they tried to throw that on me. Well, Joe did, intoxication, like, you know what I'm saying? Or God did maybe when I was fucking doing crazy shit. But, like I said, man, I consider myself a man's man. So, you know what I'm saying? I just rock with what, my experiences and my education and my struggle, everything that I've been through, you know what I'm saying? I apply it. And that's where I'm at with my life, you know what I'm saying? And I knew it as a kid. I knew it as a fucking teenager. I knew it. I knew who I was. But I never owned it. And really seen it for what it's worth, what it's really worth. And it's worth everything. You know what I'm saying? You being yourself. That's why, I have no fucking, you'd say no shame. I mean, you ain't gonna catch me doing no fucking lame shit, but you won't see no shame when I laugh my ass off, when I fucking say stories that are fucking left field, because I know they're true. It's
Right.
just the way I'm saying them is very he call it animated. You know what I'm saying, and charismatic. But I'm glad to. And this fucking show made me explore my fucking little comedy a little more too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I thank you for that. You know what I'm saying? This is the greatest therapy ever. You know
No,
what I'm
because
saying?
a lot of people were like, I didn't know Cuban was this funny. Like Cuban is just hilarious.
Right.
Like people were like saying
Right.
that all over, right? And I think
Yeah,
that it
I got it.
made
I got it in real
people.
life. Like I got it in real life. Like motherfuckers, yeah, I you was that funny. Like me and Pun, you used to do this shit all the time.
Yeah, but people were like, they learned to like you because of how funny you were, and then it made them open up to your story though, because they were like, he's such a likable guy. Like I don't get it. Like
Well, listen. If I couldn't convince y'all to like me because I'm the realest nigga in the world when it comes to like repping for a fucking brother of mine, being a protector, you know what I'm saying, to the other baloney smoker, you know what I'm saying, taking the hood, niggas from the hood, the fucking immigrants, and when he had his turn, taking them and trying to give him a deal, with me to take people from fucking oppression. If you didn't buy none of that from me, you know what I'm saying? If you didn't fucking even believe anything, or if you believe that, because I know I did it. So I told you it's for a reason. If I didn't fucking fought against the fucking side by side with whatever needed to be done to protect the crew, if I didn't tell you with that kind of heart and who I am, besides a fucking ill rapper, then let me catch you with my humor.
So with that said, right? How do you feel about Nori now, looking back on the last year?
It was a revelation. You know what I'm saying? It was a revelation to see. Always knew about that. I always knew Nori was who he was. Hustler and 2-bit hustler like that. You know what I'm saying? I seen him all around where I grew up at. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere I grew up at, there was a Nori around. You know what I'm saying? Doing their hustle until they get the final hustle. And just Nori found his final hustle in somebody that don't have good, great like morals, and is my enemy. Basically, I ain't gonna bash him because he is who he is, and he made it. If he's a fucking what I said he is, he still is talented enough to get to where he's at. You know what I'm saying? So let's not forget that. But I know I was part of helping him there. Pun was definitely a major part of putting him there, and that's the problem we have. Like not that you need or you owe us anything, or you owe me, you owe Pun. You robbed him for money, so you owe him money. Me,
Wait, Nori didn't rob Pun.
No, I'm talking about Joe.
Okay.
Joe. Yeah, but he's following Joe.
Right.
So he's under Joe. So he's sticking up. That's what the problem is. Like, if he minds his business, he could be doing business with Joe. But he wants to defend Joe now. Defending Joe in all the wrong categories. And then Joe was feeding them fucking, like, you know what I'm saying, bootleg information, like the contract he came up in the dog, the yard, whatever the fuck, the yard and the dog. And the fucking, the fucking, the pistol papa over there.
Yes.
Yeah. That he's talking about this is the standard contract and everybody gets this one.
Well, he said that he didn't get the full contract. He only got a little bit of it.
He said he showed him a copy of oh my God. Yeah, showed him a copy. Yeah, 20 fucking years. I'll show you a copy. 20 years. You think that you could trust Joe to show you a copy of any fucking thing that's not going to be to what? If he was going to put a gag order on me, what do you think he's going to do to everybody else? Oh my God. Anyway, like I said, he believed. Doesn't matter. Now, Math want to talk about
Wait.
We're
going to get into that.
Wait. Let me make this reference. If Math want to make about making up paperwork, go check that paperwork. And Joe showed Nori about Pun's contract. And he, with everybody. Listen, at the end of the day, Joe took 50% of everything Pun had. Remember that. I told you that. Everything. Shows, features, deals, When he got the loud deal, he took 30 and 30. Yes. So please, just understand that that's the truth. It's nothing y'all could invent. So many fucking hire internet people to fucking gas you. Just know that this is the truth. What I'm saying. And only saying that because you overate because of greed. And my brother passes, and you overeat more because you have no loyalty. But your second album, your third album, loyalty, opposite.
Okay, but we're not talking
Jealous
about
on
Joe
jealousy?
right now, though. We're talking about Nore.
Remember jealous? Okay, no, you're right. There you go. You're right. Yeah, Nore is a Fat Joe. Fat Joe. Since listen, my assessment about Nore and Joe is that they had a friendship before. It wasn't as close as it was. They always had mad fun together as friends. Nore respects Joe, always did. Some like a little fear, but my assessment of it, because he didn't play with like Joe, like he did with Punt. You know what I'm saying? With Punt, we was the fucking class clowns. We was an artist, so Nore took to Punt on that note. That's it. And that's where he should stop and say he just loves Punt for him being what it was. But when he tries to go overboard with the love, that's when I have to say, why didn't you do a song with Chris Rivers?
Right.
When he was 9 years old.
And then that whole situation, it seemed to
just answer that, Nore. Just tell him to answer that. Tell him to answer that. Why didn't you do the song? We all know because Joe told you, because you said it to Liza. Joe said, no, you can't do it. So why did you think, if nothing is wrong with this picture, why the fuck with Pun's brother, the original, because you say you was bootleg brother, but now Joe, remember Twin, he told you not to do a song with it. Pun's son, his blood. Why would somebody do that? Why would they ask a favor like that of yours? Wow. And why would you honor it if Pun's was brother? So that's what I'm saying. Joe's your brother. So Nore proved he's a sucker for Joe.
But wait. Let's not forget that Liza came out and on Clubhouse, she told the story of how she had asked Nore to come do a show in Puerto Rico for Pun, and he said no because Joe. He specifically told her because of Joe too. So that's another instance that happened in the past year.
Okay. It might be the same one. Maybe it might be the same one. All I know, he said no, but I think it was definitely a song, because that was around the time they wanted to do the whole plan was for Baby to have he was 9 years old, for him to have all the people that Pun felt like they was close, like family, be part of this album with him to help him and to really give shine to those people. Remember, he was getting backed up to, I think RCA was the record label, I don't know. I even wrote a little song for him at the time. It was called Mamacita. My Mamacita, I take you off after school. Little James was singing the hook too. I wrote the hook for him, and I wrote his rhymes. And it was a dope song too for kids, like nice little fucking some new edition type vibe, but rapping, and he killed it. But yeah, that never got out. But that was the time, so I knew it was for a song. And actually, Laz is the one who told me about Nore saying that he couldn't do the song. You know what I'm saying? Or he said that he wouldn't do the song because Joe said no. So he was doing them in between. So he went to the close guy. I guess to him was Joe, and he went with him on that level. Cool. Remember, that was the situation. That's life presenting you an instant when you had to choose who is more important, who you love, who you really love, really. Because, my brother died. So when Pun died, the only thing left is his family, his kids. Let's leave blood out of it, but his kids. And you say that that's your brother. So you said no to him, to the Baby Pun. Baby Pun too at the time was named Baby Pun. He said no to Baby Pun and making a record with him and helping, him and his his growth in hip hop because he chose to be like his father as far as rapping. There's no excuses. I don't give a fuck what Liza told you because Liza's the one who asked you to do it. So I don't know. Joe told you not to do it. Ask your man Joe on Drink Champs. On Drink Champs, I want you to do it. Save your soul. This is gonna save your soul, guys. Guys, it's gonna save your soul, guys. The only thing that might save your soul, guys, because you like to talk about what Jesus is gonna make me do, mama. You're gonna make me tell the truth. So, guys, I want you to have a conversation right there. EFN could be right there in the middle too, because EFN knows everything too. EFN knows everything. And I see his character, you feel certain times, it's just not enough, right? It's not enough. Even though I wished him a Happy New Year. So he wrote back, because, wish me the best too. So, just to let you know that, still could be courteous. But ask that nigga, why did he send you? Why did he tell you not to do a song with Baby Pun? If that's Pun's only son.
Wait. During that time when this was happening, right? They were close, but they weren't as close as they are now, though. Like him and Joe, right?
They were never having fun together. Like Joe was more into the business part.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So over the years, it seems like Joe has kind of relaxed a little more and been.
Yeah, that's what the butthole got licked. That's what, man, you got to attribute that shit to that. You know what I'm saying? Once the blowhole gets fucking Vaseline up and fucking slurp, everything starts going fucking haywire. But the thing is that Nore needs, like, come on, Nore. Only thing you could have in this world is that you are a spur of the moment guy. I like something about you still. I like the fact that you are you're honest still sometimes. Like it doesn't shock me because I know you can be a crook and still be honest. You like that crook that likes to be honest though. To make you like think of a weird explanation of why you still did it anyway. But I want to see that. I want to see that moment. That's your moment of truth right there. Drink Champ. Call that one the Link Champ. Let's call that the Link Champ. So that's what I want to see, and I don't want to make y'all think that I ever wanted ever to be in that show, ever. Don't ever even say that I tried. Would have been dope for hip hop itself to enjoy the Cuban Jewel story, but can't go because Joey, your partner, tried to bury it, and you thought you saying it's buried, so you're helping him say he's buried. So it's here, I'm the Jewel. Hello, guys. The jewel is back, shining. No, I'm playing, but for real though, listen, I commend Nore for being a beluga lover, to the point of, going and backing up Joe with his lies and being successful. Just be careful, drinking, man, because like you said, what I'm saying. I think Charlie Rock said it the best. You know what I'm saying? You're my man, and I got a bad habit. You're supposed to help me through it. You know what I'm saying, help me through it. Don't put another brick in my hand. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, they know what bed they're going to lie in. You know what I'm saying? Those that go with Joe, they know what kind of bed bugs they're going to get in that bed. So either you like it or you don't.
All right, let's move on.
All right. It's like a fucking... Oh, that's like the ring announcer. All right. That's like that's just a cricket. All right, let's just keep moving on.
In that same clip on Drink Champs with Nore saying that he wouldn't interview you, we had our buddy Math Hoffa say that he wished that you never did the paperwork situation or whatever.
I wish she never raped that girl. I wish she just never raped that girl.
Allegedly, don't say it. No, come on, allegedly. Okay.
He didn't say allegedly when he told me. He didn't say allegedly. He likes to follow rumors. Fuck it, we can follow rumors.
So that created a whole
he
thing.
He didn't never stand up like a G and told me he was going to make it right. In my DM, he told me he's going, you know what I'm saying?
Right. In the DM, he
right.
told you when you
never
showed
did
him
that.
You said that you were disappointed.
Regardless, it's not nothing personal, but to me, you just now a baloney smoker that listens to everything that's told. You're not the nigga I thought I was looking for the truth. After all these years and you being a hip hop nigga like that, me being a fan of yours on that level, and just, but as far as like what I seen the movie. And I told you I got a crazy story about that I knew was going to happen. I knew, not even to pay, that I was paying mine to math like that. But I seen it. Before Joe went to that interview, I wrote that nigga I was drunk, and I wrote the nigga 5 pages, like 3 to 5 pages of just exactly what's going to happen. Like, Joe's going to watch. Joe, be careful. I was giving him mad love, and I was like, just be careful, my nigga, because, Joe moves like this. Caesar should be hot. Like, all of that. I erased it in his page. In his Instagram. I erased it. You want to see 5 blank spaces that's erased. That was about a week before Joe did an interview with him.
Oh, he announced it ahead of time that Joe was going to go on there?
No. I just knew that the beluga was going to make his way that way. Because math was popping.
Wow.
Math was popping.
That's crazy.
Math was popping. Nigga, if I'm lying, I'm flying and dying.
But before then, you guys always showed each other love, right? Like, he was always like, salute legend.
No, never. No, never. No, that's what I'm trying to say. He, for some reason, out of nowhere, when I first seen Math do the my expert opinion, and I seen it, right? And I enjoyed it, certain shows. So after one of them shows, and this was like a 2-week span, right there. The 2-week span between when I first hollered at him and when Joe came. About a month, maybe, or 2 months, around there. But it's this close with it where out of nowhere, I just said, after one show, I forgot what show I watched. I said, let me holler at these niggas, show them love, man. Because, you know what I'm saying? The battle rap niggas, sometimes they want is some love from them niggas that, you know what I'm saying, that grew up with, you know what I'm saying, they listen to. Maybe I did it generally like, I like the show. I said, my nigga, proud of you, keep doing your shit. You already know, my nigga. I said something to, you know what I'm saying, something to that stature. He said, no doubt, my brother, you're one of my favorite niggas too, man, you know what I'm saying? You pun and all that, you know what I'm saying? And he gave me love.
That's what I mean. Like, you guys were showing each other love. Like, you was like salute and everything.
But this was like a month within, like the same month that like it was that, like the same month that I said, what's up? He hit me back. That I was just hollering at him saying, what up, my nigga? I seen this just on a left field. I don't know him. Remember, personally, I don't know him. But I was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like extending myself. Didn't want nothing. Didn't want to be in the show. Didn't want to be, if he would have did it on some shit, I would have been cool. But at the end of the day, one day I get drunk. I be him cool already. He told me, you know what I'm saying, I'm one of his favorite MCs and all that. And you know what I'm saying, he respect my shit. And it was love. That day, I wrote fucking like 4, 5 pages on the shit. But I was like, just think about it. I took it out because I thought he might think I'm a little fucking crazy. Like, I'm breaking crazy. And then if I'm right, it's even crazier. But I should have left it. Because I was right? Then it still would have been the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Because they would have been like, I put him on to this nigga. So he would have probably, you know what I'm saying? This, I don't know, whatever. But exactly what I told him to watch out for. Because that whole fucking paragraph, all of that, was for him to just be on point. And, not to say, you know what I'm saying, be on my side or anything, but just, I told him, like Jules, like, be on point, man. Especially, you know what I'm saying? Me and Joe, we got problems. At the same time, they like to, like, recruit niggas, make niggas hate niggas. I said just like that in that shit. I erased those. I don't know. I left it for a day, but it said it wasn't marked unread.
Mm.
It says, you know how
Right.
in Instagram you can tell when they read it. It wasn't marked unread. It was still you know what I'm saying, like nobody read it, so I erased it. But I left it for a day. I don't know if he read it or not. I don't think he did, because he probably would have hollered at me on the low, like after that, like, yo, Q, I read those shit, but I don't think he did. So I erased those. But that's just to tell you how much on point I had. And then I see the fruition of it. I see Joe going there. I see the way he sold himself. He's a seller. He's a seller. Nigga sell out in a minute. Nigga was gassing that nigga Math up. I'll bring everybody up. Watch. Everything's gonna be popping. You didn't see him in that episode.
Right.
Oh boy. And they're like,
so you must have been real disappointed when you saw him on Drink Champs and he said what he said about you too, because then it was like, this isn't even your fight. Like you just joined in, like, and
yeah.
Because then after that happened, right?
Because it took my whole, you know what I'm saying, like like Math, part of me liking him is because I felt, you know what I'm saying, he kept it funky, like he kept it real. He's a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's part of me liking him.
This is how Brooklyn do. Every time I
not
look
even the
at
rhymes.
you.
Not even the rhymes. Just the way his demeanor be, you know what I'm saying? Kind of grimy and all that shit, but you know what I'm saying? Be getting the bitches and he be, you know what I'm saying, doing what he do. I know the bad sides he got, he got bad little, things too, but you know what I'm saying? I felt, you know what I'm saying? Like he's bold with it. He stands up and he says what others won't. For that nigga to say that, and that be a fucking misrepresentation of what I did with the paperwork shit. Star's the one who put it out, and I copied that and I put it on my page, and I even said it on top of the fucking heading. Now we're gonna see if it's real or fake. To make that scene that I made the paperwork up, I'm the one who made that up. Wow.
Right. But before we get into that, right? Like,
no. Before nothing, if we right here, because you talk about math. So
no. But I'm trying to direct this, okay? Because
but that's what happened, right?
No, but after you saw him put that out, right? You sent him a DM and said that you were disappointed that he didn't do his research and everything, and you sent him a bunch of like proof.
You're confusing niggas. I was gonna go there, but now you just went somewhere where everybody's gonna get lost. He said that there in that clip you was talking about. He said that I am somebody who will be really responsible if anybody have somebody like that, that with the fake paperwork and represents him in a bad light.
But after you saw that
it's a bad thing. Wait, because I need you to say exactly what he said. It's a bad thing, especially when saying it was him and Pun Man, all of that. But he fucked it up. He just fucked it up. Meaning say that for some reason in his head, he knows that I made that paperwork up, and not just any regular paperwork. No, I did this shit with chicken scratch, whiteout, fucking crayons.
Wait, he didn't say that yet, though. He didn't say that in that clip. He didn't say that in that clip.
I know. I'm just trying to boil up because
But I'm trying to give the chronological order, because after that you had messaged him.
Yeah, but we got to speed this fucking up because your order, we will be here forever.
Wait, I know, but just wait, okay? So then you told him that, and you gave him the proof and said, check these things out, and he said, my bad, and he said that he was gonna look at it, right? But he didn't.
Right. I did it. Yeah, I even went and said, yo, I want you to get it right.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Now he said it out there, right? He's coming up new thing that's coming up next, as far as being hot in the hood. So now you got your word saying this about me. You know what I'm saying? Now I look at you like a businessman too, but now you like a funny or misguided real nigga. That's what I first thought. Damn, they're lying to you, man. They're lying to you, nigga. Don't be that stupid. Don't be that stupid, nigga. Don't shit on a real nigga right now on that level, my nigga, because that's different right there. You know what I'm saying? Check it out for yourself. That's my intentions, and that was what I was feeling. So I send them every way, 10 toes, interviewing the guy who actually said it. We send the paperwork, actual paperwork, and everything, all the proof that says there's no way that's Cuban because these are the dudes that saying they do it. So how could it be Cuban? Cuban, what he did was, I put the gasoline to the fire because I took it and I put it on my page and I said the questions. So I just put myself out there as a referee, more or less. And everybody took it like it was me who put it out. But then he went, then he went later and said,
and he was on Vlad on the podcast, and he was like saying, "Oh, this is written in Crayola and everything," right?
But he said that I'm the one who did.
Right, exactly.
Like I'm the one who made I made fake paperwork on niggas. This is my MO. Me. How long I've been in? I'm a veteran, right? By now. When the fuck ever you ever heard anything Cuban being a fucking like anyway, the fuck what you ever heard? Listen, I didn't do none of that. None of that. One day I'll tell you the story. One day I'll tell you the story from the background. I had nothing to do with no paperwork, nothing. That shit was out on the reel, and that's what it was. Joe was supposed to get on that motherfucking shit and defend himself. Because they accused him of that. I was just like a spectator like everybody else. Wanted to see how it was going to end up. This nigga's a snitch or this nigga's not. Just like everybody else. That was regular niggas spectating. But he wanted him saying, why? Who would do that? Who would assassinate characters like that? Who is known to assassinate characters? I see if you could get that, you might, you know what I'm saying, just by mistake say that about me. If you're just reading headlines and shit. But if you are in the, you're in a platform you're on and you're about to move on, that's like a rookie coming out, you're still fresh, so you active. So you gotta make sure these are the facts that you talk, right? Because I hear you the way you talking and the way you want this podcast to be, but you skip it when it's Cuban. You gonna throw that dirt on me and leave it there. You ain't gonna do that. All right? Okay. Remember that. That's another one. I came with love.
I know, but his whole thing.
Matter. The beluga is more, he's more. Let me tell you the last thing he said to me. Almost forgot. I never said this one actually to you. Oh yeah, he said he's gonna put I said, yo, put some respect back on my name, you know what I'm saying? But you did this, he said it's only right? He's like, I do the right thing. That's why he's back. Never
When was this? This was right after the NORE situation?
Yeah, this is after the NORE. So then later on, what you heard over there, but the funny shit he was trying to say over there, so he was like laughing at me, you know what I'm saying, mocking me. Basically, that's how I took it, you know what I'm saying? So he showed me, his true colors about how he feels about Cuban or whatever. So it's fuck him, 10,000 times. That's how I feel, if he feels like that about me, right? That's personal. Now, it's not that personal to me because I know it's a lie, but just your real nigga status is nowhere. It's not where it was to me, as far as like real nigga shit. Because you rolling with I know, and it was deliberate, so deliberately in my eyes, like I seen it. I got a little blind because he's like, math, okay, he's a real nigga. But nah, that's exactly who they use. Niggas who look like something. Niggas who got influence and they look like something. So they look like they stand for something. It's the type of nigga Joe uses all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised by him getting masked. And I'm not, now that I see it without my blindfolds off, as far as like, what made fucking math real at the end of the day? Motherfucking snuffing niggas when it was in looking. So at the end of the day, it's like, yo, my nigga, listen, if you want to even go down that line, my bad for even liking you. My bad for liking you. You want that shit to stick on my jacket? Never gonna stick on my jacket because the truth is the truth. the man, some niggas that knew him before me, and that's it. That's the truth for it. I never made no paperwork up. I never would try to make a paperwork up. That paperwork has been circulating for months to every gangster around the neighborhood, if he knew. Because I'm probably sure he knew. And he knows the story. But since Joe and him two in accordance, guarantee you that talk was had. Guarantee you.
See, but that's what I was trying to say to you though, is because
And the only reason like this is because he never put respect like he said he was. He could have just made a Q. I bet, my nigga, I know it wasn't you. You heard? That shit was crazy, but it wasn't you. Stay up, bro. That's all you have to do. Nah, they even got the decency. That means Joe. That wouldn't look right if you do that because Joe gonna get mad. He gonna stop. Whatever. I hope he's doing that. Oh yeah. Last thing he said. That's I said, all right, cool. You're not gonna do that. Whatever. I wrote something, and he said, "Yo, Cuban, Joe is not bigger than me." He loved that.
wow.
Matter of fact, he said it on the Instagram. Joe is not bigger than me. Not. I mean, that's nothing really crazy. But okay. So that means he's feeling himself, right?
Right.
That's all it means. Maybe he's saying that Joe is not controlling him. I don't know what it means. That's what last thing he said. Joe is not bigger. He thought I was saying like Joe is bigger than him. I said, the only thing I probably said to that sentence was like, be careful when niggas trying to control you. Niggas trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like control you and to follow something that, you know what I'm saying? Because you have to. That's what I think I was saying. And he said, Joe's not bigger than me.
See, but what I was trying to say though, right, is that I remember you saying that he said he said my bad, I'll make it right or whatever. But after that, it seemed like he doubled down and went even harder on the situation because then we saw the whole, oh, this is written in Crayola, or I wish you weren't so eager, because then you jumped out the window to try to put out some paperwork or whatever that you thought you had on him. And then we saw later on he said, Cuban Link gonna say I'm a what you call it? I'm a hypocrite. Yeah, and he started laughing, and then he commented on my video. He said, "I ain't got no malice for bro. I was just joking around or whatever." Right? He commented on my video and said that, and then he said
that to you?
Yeah, he said that to.
He didn't say that to me.
He said that in my comments, but then remember later
he said
on,
that to me though. He was talking to me.
Like months later. Months later though, he did that Vlad interview, and next thing you know, he brought you up out of nowhere. And then him and Vlad were talking about you, saying, "Oh yeah, like," he said. Then he said, "Like,
listen, I'm giving you. You're taking me in the moment of what happened. That's the reason I'm saying it like this. And I'm saying I could play fire with fire. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got rumors that he raped the chick. They say that he beat up some other. I could play the same game. That's not the game I play. Let me say that. I said that shit right now. Just see how you like it when they make a lie about you. You know what I'm saying? And nigga repeats it and believes it, and they're spreading it, standing on it. That niggas don't want no feet. Not feet like me anyway. To even say things like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a real nigga. Real niggas do their diligence and fucking find out something that touches them in the heart before they say something like that. Make sure it's real that I really did that. But you don't put that on me. If you think it's cool, like I did that just to make fun of Joe. I did that. No, nigga, that's real shit. That was real paperwork. I put it out there to find out what the fuck going on here with that nigga. On him to try. I told him, yo, nigga, speak up. Who the fuck? What? Say your piece, nigga. That's when Joe, like little boy, fucking nicely listened, and he made that fucking thing. And I had to respect it. I had to respect it because you know what? Still like this to me. I don't know what's still a question about me, but it wasn't really my business like that way. Nigga, I just want to see if you did it or you don't, or you did it or you don't. Say your shit because I want to know. I was part of your fucking legacy too, faggot. So it was a bad way. Either way for me. So I lost that whole shit. If he was a snitch, I'm fucking stink. I'm stink like a snitch because that motherfucker put me on. if he fucking, if he's not a snitch, no, if he's a snitch, or whatever, I'm gonna stink like a snitch, and they're gonna fucking probably tear his head off. He dies. I get blamed for fucking getting him killed because they said he was a snitch. That's the worst. Then if he's not a snitch, I look bad anyway. I'm trying to, fucking accuse him of throwing things that are not true about him. I'm a liar. So it's bad both ways. So, that's why I bowed out proudly and respectfully. And I said, you know what? It is what it is. It's not my business like that, but y'all made me part of it to this extent because, nigga, all I did was fucking find out just like y'all. Fucking, if this paperwork is real or not. That's it. That's it. Niggas don't know me for that happening with me. Fuck out of here. That paperwork was out there. Money Man. Money Mike. He passed away. Rest in peace. But why nobody's even saying that name? You know what I'm saying? That was the main thing about that. But let's not even go there because at the end of the day, I want to, dwell on too much on those things because at the end of the day, my assessment of Math Hoffa, my expert opinion, not to, not to.
But wait, can I just say one thing first? Okay. Because remember, the last thing that I heard him say about you was like, yeah, you could have Cuban on your show and you might get some numbers, but is it going to be accurate? Is it going to be factual or something like that, right? Like that's what he said?
I know, right? I don't understand. Like, niggas, they don't come out there like that. Like I say, humble, man. I thought that was dope, man. I love having hip-hop buddies, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially meeting niggas that, I love hip-hop like I love that, man. I thought he was one of those, man. Be dope. But nah, he's another one of those. No. And I can't even just say it's Joe. Joe got a great game. He pitches to all these motherfuckers about. They got something in common where they hate me. That's why they become best friends with him or something. Because I don't understand. What can they be saying about me? Because I know that all that shit is fucking fake and lies. All that's lies. I can understand the lies. Remember, they're having sex with lies upon his wife. That fucking dirty ass fucking rumor ever. That he was spreading around himself because Charlie Rock said it. So niggas can hate me. Lies. Lies. That's dirty. That's like saying AIDS. You got AIDS, and without nobody telling you that your man is saying you got AIDS to all the bitches. No bitches want to fuck you. They like run away from you. But you don't even know that your man is telling them that. That's what he does. Bitch shit like that. So I don't know what fucking new or what story he told y'all niggas, new ones that I've done, but feel free to ask me anything, man. I never had no hair on my tongue. And you know what I'm saying? I go down with the 1-on-1 or the 20 against 1. It don't matter to represent what I believe for my fucking character. So and it's proven. So niggas better start respecting real niggas again, man. It's this fake game right here. There's too many fake shit going on, and niggas is getting. I've been catching it, but as far as the flunkies and the bullshit niggas, you know what I'm saying? The jealous motherfuckers that just, they can't get. I guess to even the ones that are coming up, like the nobody, the niggas that you help, but then they get overachieving like energy with them. They gotta diss you because they think that's the thing to do. It's not the thing to do. Keeping your honor, telling the truth, being reputable, being a solid motherfucker, being a real one. That's the main thing. And those things never changed. Never changed. Foundation is always going to be the same.